Ew. Is that even a thing that people do? Crispy all the way, all
Not
day.
like super crispy, but like I do like it.
You like it
with
flimsy?
a little. No. Oh no.
If
no,
you
no, no,
were
no,
to
no,
hold
no.
a piece of bacon up, would it
Oh,
be sticking straight up to the ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Do not call me a flimsy bacon guy. I'm not one of those type of people. Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Meg Ryan Show.
My name is Megan.
And my name is Ryan.
And today is the last episode.
Boo! Yeah, unfortunately I have to go back to school and we will not be able to continue our awesome streak of podcasts.
But it's been real.
It's been real. We'll pick it back up. We might have like a Thanksgiving special. We might have like a Christmas special. A couple episodes during Christmas break. I'll hit you up.
All right.
So, but anyways, let's
as we go.
So today we got some good stuff for you. So starting off,
Kanye West on Jimmy Kimmel.
So Kanye West came on Jimmy Kimmel with an interview, and if you watch it, it's a really good interview. I don't know if you watched it. I watched I think about half of it until the end, and what everyone's freaking out about is like people were saying, oh, like Jimmy Kimmel stumped Kanye West.
Yeah.
But like I'm defending Kanye West, but then again I'm not, because he still never answered the question over Twitter or anything.
Right.
So basically, like, he got asked the question because, like, back in the day, he said, like, George Bush doesn't care about black people. Mm-hmm. And, like, he's been famous for that. So, like, Jimmy Kimmel stated a bunch of facts about Trump. All right?
Sorry, I was on Kanye West's Twitter.
Jimmy Kimmel posted a bunch of stuff, or said a bunch of stuff about Trump, and then said, do you think that Donald Trump cares about black people? And Kanye West sat back and crossed his arms, and, like, we've all seen Kanye West interviews. He takes upwards of 20 seconds to think of answers, you know, mm-hmm. and then they just cut to commercial right away. He was like right as he sat back and started thinking about it, like Jimmy Kimmel's like, all right, well, we'll take a commercial break right now. And then like Kanye West tweeted like, yo, you didn't give me enough time. Like I was thinking about it. You know,
right.
This is a question that I wanted to actually formulate an answer, or just blurt out stupid shit. And then Jimmy Kimmel was like, yeah, well, with time constraints, I kind of had to, blah, 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 you know, the whole bullshit. Yeah. But then people were like, well, why don't you just post the answer now? Like, let's hear it. Like, you're on Twitter. You could just post it to everybody that was watching the interview. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It was a pretty good interview otherwise.
I don't think it was a good interview.
You don't think so?
No, because I think Kanye, like, he answers questions with just, like, he was, like,
nonsense.
saying these weird, like, nonsensical dialogue about the world.
They make sense, but, like, it's just, like, it's there's a time and a place for that. And
what is he talking about? I think
he's trying to change the way people are thinking, and it's hard.
He's saying too much, though.
Yeah, he's throwing stuff at everybody.
You need to put a little salt on top. You know, you need to give people one little bit of thing that they'll remember, that they'll take away. Yeah. But he's doing literally a monologue about
everything.
Things people need to do.
That's why people call him crazy. Well, like, obviously, he's a little crazy. You got to be a little crazy, but he just seems crazy because he's just, like, throwing out crazy thoughts that, like, don't have nothing to do with the questions that he asked him. Like, he asked him a simple question. He was like, you know, there's two driving forces in the world: love and fear. And like Jimmy Kimmel was like,
right, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still gonna float the boat of Kanye West, but we'll see.
I'm for and against Jimmy Kimmel in this situation.
I don't know.
Because I respect Jimmy Kimmel, like, kind of hammering him and being like, okay, well,
obviously questioning why he likes Trump.
But also, it was shitty of him to be like, mic drop, like, you know, we're gonna cut to commercial break, because I
wanted to hear what he had to say.
Yeah, I did too.
He would have responded, like a fine response. Not fine, but like he would have responded something.
You brought up a good point though. Like, he didn't respond on Twitter or
no. He obviously still can respond,
right?
But he hasn't.
But he doesn't have a response. And we talked about too, like, before that, Kim Kardashian was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he kind of hammered her about it too. He was like, why does your husband support Trump? Can you stop cracking your knuckles?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm just kidding. I have a weird thing with people
cracking stuff.
Yeah.
Like everything, even your back. I could crack my sternum. It goes like really loud. It's really gross.
My friend cracks his back by like going like pumping, and it drives me insane because I'm always scared he's gonna tear something. Anyways, Jimmy,
chill
out. Kanye, chill out.
So everybody just needs to chill out. I want to listen to what Kanye has to say. Like, he might have something like worth listening to, but not if he just keeps blabbing on about one thing and then another thing and another thing. Like, just stick on one thing.
Save it for your next album.
Yes, geez.
What happened to the one album in a week?
Yeah.
Didn't he say he was going to release one album per week?
Yeah, and he also said he had like 300 songs with Kendrick Lamar, 300 songs with Young Thug, 300 songs with somebody else. Yeah. He just likes to...
That's a rap
everybody
thing.
up.
No, that is a rap thing.
Yeah, having a bunch of music.
I swear, because I was working with this rap artist, actually. I told him I would, like, help him with the social media and stuff like that. And I was like, so how many, like, do you have songs that you're releasing soon? He's like, yeah, well, I got about 150 songs, like, stacked up recorded. I'm like, what? Why?
Like, I don't understand the whole thing behind that because, like...
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because all the songs are, like, timeless. It's not like you're singing about something that's happening in current issues.
I guess you just gotta perfect them, and sometimes... I don't know.
I don't understand.
I have no idea. I don't understand the music industry, but speaking of the music industry, Nicki Minaj released her album, and she
threw
dropped a
shade. Yeah, so it was like one song, and she like threw shade at like Drake, Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, freaking Young Thug, Uzi, a bunch of people, and like she tried to say like it wasn't a diss track, it was just like all fun. It was like one of those Biggie things because it was over like a Biggie Smalls beat.
Yeah. And
she was like, oh, it's just all fun and games and stuff, but like she kind of threw some shots at people that like didn't seem like.
A lot of what she said seemed really accurate. Yeah. And I think that's why it's like, okay.
Yeah, and I know like a few of them though, like the Young Thug one, he did respond. He said like, I'm not good, love, but enjoy. And then like she responded like, oh my God, I love you. But like, I think he knew she was joking around because like in the song she says like, I caught Young Thug like looking through my dresser for dresses and stuff. Yeah. Because like he wears dresses and stuff and whatnot.
I liked the line about 50 Cent too, and she's like saying like, I tried to like power fuck him or something like that, but he just wanted to talk power for hours.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's one of the lines.
That's
he basically says like 50 Cent was like just trying to talk for hours. For hours, yeah. And I can see that happening. It's really funny.
50 Cent, it's funny. Yeah, the Drake one was really good. She even like shot at. She even like threw shade at her ex, Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was funny. I don't really listen to the album because I'm not really the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the song Monster. I was like, like a dungeon dragon.
Yeah.
That was a good ass song. But like, other than that, I don't know. She's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about her. I think this album's okay. I think she kind of... I think she peaked in her fame on it, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe, like this is her peak right now.
This is her way of like trying to like
revive
become
her peak,
like in the spotlight again, which is funny. I think the song is really funny.
Yeah.
Especially because she's a female rap artist, and there is a lot of like everybody pretty much like shits on her all the time for like hooking up with everybody in the industry.
Yeah.
And that this song is literally like saying
this
is why all these people in the industry like can't fuck with me, basically, because they're all stupid. Like
it's pretty cool if you think of that. That way.
So shout out to Nicki for that. I thought it was pretty cool. Ryan's retweets.
Okay,
let's dive into it, Ryan.
So I got a bunch of I just like see a lot of stuff on Twitter, and I thought a lot of it was interesting that I'd like to talk about. So recently I seen this tweet that was Kid Cudi at an MGMT concert, and he was dancing around to Electric Feel with like a drink in his hand, like just going at it. It is like, it honestly made me smile the entire, it's like a 5 minute, like not 5 minutes, it's like a 3 minute video of him dancing the whole time, just having a great time, and just MGMT just like just singing like nonchalantly, and like it's so great.
I love that. It's like the Post Malone video where he's listening to like Tongue Tied by Group Love. And everyone, it's just like so heartwarming.
They're singing it,
like, you just wouldn't expect.
It's fun to see like artists love other artists. Like they jam out to other artists.
Out of their genre too.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, like that's why Kid Cudi, like, he fucks with MGMT, and like all his previous albums, like they had music together and stuff. So that's probably why that happened. And then I also saw this tweet that had it was a moose in Alaska, right? But granted, this moose was a dinosaur. It was bigger than an SUV, taller, like a good foot taller than an SUV, and longer than the SUV. It didn't even look like I didn't know moose were that big.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is scary. I don't want that. I don't want that. That is terrifying.
I don't want to be near them. I'm so sad because I've wanted to see a moose for so long. A big, beautiful one like that.
Like, yeah, like that.
That's fucking insane. I love how the person's just driving backwards. They're like,
oh yeah, like if you pass by that on the highway, I would stop and reverse and look at it and take a video.
That's absurd. That's like 10 feet tall. That does not look real at all.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I've dreamed of seeing a moose. When I was in Colorado this past time, the resort, we were staying in a resort, we were staying in like condos, and the lady's like, just so you know, there is a moose on the loose in our town. And I was like,
on the loose? What?
She's like, he's very friendly, just don't pet him.
Wow.
And the whole time, like, my nieces and nephews were like, moose on the loose. Like, we were, like, looking for him the whole time. We never saw him.
You probably would end up petting him, and then he would have killed you.
Probably.
Because those things kill people. Like, you get near it, it's going to charge you and stomp you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They're very territorial.
Are they really? Yeah,
well, like, if you're in the wilderness and, like, you come by its area, it's going to charge your ass. You seen the racks on those things? It's like...
Yeah, okay. I just imagine it'd be kind of like a deer. Like, they'd see you and just kind of be like, I don't fuck with you, and just kind of go away.
No, they're mean. Oh. I also saw this terrible, terrible post today, and it was this chick doing, the Kiki, are you riding? But she got hit by a car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the video after was, like, her all bloody and stuff, but, like, I don't know, because the car looked like it was going, like, 100 miles an hour. Like, it was like, yo, and, like, hit her. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope that puts an end to this.
I hope it does too. I also saw a couple other videos that
it's the stupidest challenge.
I'm not gonna talk about, but I'll definitely show you here. It's a Disney type video.
Oh my god.
It's funny.
God.
And there's like I like retweeted a couple of videos of I watch a lot of videos on Twitter. Don't get me wrong. There's like an elephant like charges this Jeep and then it stops and like backs up and just like waves at it and it's like, nah, I'll just play with y'all. Basically.
That's scary.
And then yeah, so I also seen this thing that really made me happy, and it was Mr. Brightside, but with trap drums.
I love that. We love a trap remix.
We love a trap remix, and I'm actually gonna play 8 seconds of it for everybody that wants to hear it or doesn't, because you're gonna hear it anyways.
It's a good one. Honestly, I feel like sometimes you just need a little reboot to your favorite songs, like Mr. Brightside.
Oh wow, okay.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke.
So you can get the gist of it.
It's
and
a
like
cool one.
he like it got so popular that he posted the link to it on SoundCloud, and I downloaded it, so it's on my phone. And I'm gonna jam to it on the way back to school for sure.
I miss Twitter. Just for the retweets.
You just gotta follow like the right accounts. Not even accounts, because accounts just post stupid shit. You gotta follow people who post funny shit and repost funny shit. Because like if you follow like funny pictures, like they're gonna post ads and stuff, and like they have to post a certain amount of ads. It's stupid.
I'm not gonna follow funny pictures.
Okay, I wasn't sure, Megan. I know you like funny pictures.
I love funny pictures. I follow just all meme accounts. I just had to rid myself of Twitter.
Why? Was it toxic?
It was consuming. Thank you.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it was just a lot of fighting off like people from high school. I felt like I was having some beef. And I was just
beefing?
like,
straight beefing?
I was straight beefing, no.
USDA beefing.
I was just realizing, like, fuck all y'all. I don't need this energy in my life. Also, I was like really consumed by it. Like I was spending too much time on the physical app.
Yeah.
And not doing.
It
my
does
homework.
take a lot of your life.
Not
away.
doing my math homework.
All right, nerd. No.
I
Also,
re-downloaded it though. I can't get back into it. Like I was like at my height on my old one, and like there's this weird disconnect now with like
you just
being
don't know how
out of
to, yeah, you don't know how
being
to,
out of high school. Because I feel like we have built up, like, followers while we were in high school.
Yeah.
Of, like, just people we've gone to school with our whole fucking lives. Like, there's people we've literally
gone to school
since kindergarten.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like now...
I don't know about kindergarten because we went to Walker's Grove. I went to Walker's Grove.
There's a few.
There's a few out there.
There's a few. But... it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not going to follow them now that I haven't been talking to them.
Well, no, but if you did, they'd be like, hey, Megan Glevick, and then they'd follow you back.
They'd be like, who this bitch?
Nah. No way. But to wrap up Ryan's retweets, I guess this fan art that was made by somebody who's a fan that likes art is Black Hermione.
It's
and
a cool
people
one.
are loving it. People are loving it, and I guess it looks kind of cool. But like the tweet is kind of cheesy. It's like, this is Black Hermione, and she's living her best life. It's like, okay, gag.
Yeah, why do they
me.
have to phrase it that way?
You gotta make it lame, like a Disney Channel movie. Just like say this is Black Hermione. Like look at her. And
it's like reimagined.
And J.K. Rowling actually tweeted one time. She was like, I never did say a skin color for Hermione.
Okay.
Oh,
confirmed.
She could have been black. Yeah, she could have been Asian too. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I liked the illustration. I thought it was just like, it makes you think like, because you know when you read a book, like, did you ever read Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Or have you read any book that was made into a movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before you saw the movie?
Yeah.
Which
The Outsiders.
Okay.
And
was the movie what you imagined it to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Exactly. The only book I can think of that I did that with was Twilight. Like I read that shit cover to cover, and in my head I had just like pounded in the way I like had her house laid out, the way I thought she looked, the way I thought she acted, sounded. When I first saw it, I did not like it.
But now you love them.
Yes, I've seen it
500,000 times. Oh, that's good.
But yeah, I like reimagining things the way you imagine it when you read it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. But casual transition. Black
Hermione. Black Hermione. Black James Bond is coming and is played by Idris Elba.
And I'm here for it.
For those who don't know who Idris Elba is, he
is sexy.
He is a sexy black man, and he's in The Office for a couple episodes. That's all I've really seen him in. I know he's I know he's in other things, like a lot of other things, but I can't think of any.
I can't either. I do know
he's
he was in
something
The Office.
Awesome, but like he definitely is in The Office, and like all the
Charles Minor.
Is that his name? I can't believe you remembered his name. Yeah, he's a total dick.
I can't think of another movie he's in either, which is really bad. But I did see this preview. There's a movie where he's in a plane and it crashes.
Typical.
The pilot has a heart attack, and it's like him and this other girl.
Oh no, that's a book.
Oh, I can't think of what it's called. It just came out. It looks really good.
That's what like the scariest thing about flying is like, what if the pilot just up and dies?
They're on like a little plane going through the mountains, and it crashes because he has a heart attack and dies, and then it's just him and her in the mountains, and they have no items because the plane crashed.
Yeah, no items. Fuck, that would suck.
Anyways, it's always a tangent when I start talking. But yeah, I think he's gonna make an amazing James Bond.
I think so too. You know, he's a very suave, sexy man, and like he could also be a badass.
Yeah, he has
he's
very
like really tall and like big.
Voice.
Yeah, he's got a rich voice. He's got to be in one of those movies.
He's also very slender.
Is he a slender man?
He's very muscular. No,
slender, thick. Yeah, well, whatever he is, he's gonna play a good James Bond regardless. Irregardless. Oh, that's another word.
Last thing on the docket is this crazy ass Elon Musk story. What?
Where to begin on this story? So, I guess I'll start it off from what I think I know or what I think happened.
Yeah.
But this lady, I don't know her name. What was her name?
Her name is Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks. She makes music, and apparently
Let me give a little more background because you don't know Azalea Banks.
I don't.
She beefs with everybody. She shits on Nicki, Cardi. She has, like, picked fights with every single human, it seems. So
this whole story could be bullshit.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's interesting that she's, like, now coming out with all these crazy-ass allegations.
Yeah. Okay, so she apparently has been waiting at Elon Musk's house for Grimes to come back so she can finish up her album, because Grimes is on one of the songs and it's the last song on there. But, like, she said she was waiting there and Elon Musk was, like, tripping acid for, like, 3 days straight. And she was just kind of waiting with him, and he was, like, tweeting about, like, booty shorts, like Tesla booty shorts, and, like, crazy stuff. Like, Elon Musk was doing crazy stuff. And then he tweeted, he was like, I don't even know who she is. I've never met her in my life. So I don't know, like, if he just doesn't remember or, like, he really hasn't met her and she's just kind of lying.
Azalea Banks went off too in her Instagram stories.
She was like roasting Grimes and stuff. Like, I thought they're like, don't they have a song together? Or they're gonna have a song together?
They're
like,
trying. I don't know what her goal in doing that was.
Then why would she roast her?
Yeah,
like, usually you make songs with somebody that you're friends with, or at least like like.
It seemed like she kind of burned the bridge, in my opinion. I don't understand how... If I was Grimes, I wouldn't want to finish the song. I'd be like, bye.
She hurt my feelings for Grimes. Like, it was really mean. It was a mean
You like Grimes, right?
Yeah, she's awesome. I love Grimes. Freaking... She's like bubble metal.
Okay, that's a really good description.
Way to describe. She described herself like that, but yeah, I really jam out to Grimes.
Do you have any opinion of her and Elon Musk being together?
Honestly, like... the whatever her name is said like that she was kind of a rebound, but like I think it's just something Elon Musk just kind of did. Like, I don't think they're really like actually together, or maybe they are. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Grimes and Elon Musk?
I know they're together, but like I feel like he needed somebody to bring to the Met Gala, and she's pretty awesome, so he was like, he knew her.
They're living together, so
well, I guess they're together then.
There's something.
So my thoughts on that, you ask? I don't know. There's no thoughts. It's the strangest situation like ever to happen. Like,
yeah,
it makes me feel like we're living in a simulation. Like, how can that? How is what's going on in the world?
What's going on is Elon Musk is just tripping on a bunch of acid.
He's just like taking acid for like 3 days and just like. He even tweeted about unisex thigh-high socks that have pockets for ID cards and makeup. Like, this man's a genius. This man is a genius. Fund him. Give him money. I don't care. I want to see these happen. But, like, he's kind of like he's bringing Tesla private again, so all the shareholders are not going to be able to, like, have shares in the company.
Okay,
it's a private company now.
Why?
But, like, everybody, I don't know why he's doing it. Like, I forget what he said. He might have said why, but, like, a lot of people are kind of mad about it because, like, it's kind of a dumb idea.
Interesting. I wonder if there's like a competitor company that's creating something very similar. Because there's no... I don't want to sound ignorant because I don't know if this is 100% correct, but I'm pretty sure like he didn't like patent the designs of like Tesla and like the electric car. Like anybody could come out with an electric car, Like anybody could come out with that exact same like model and design basically.
I don't really know, because, like, the media makes him seem like a good guy, but I really don't think he's the best of guys, in my opinion.
I don't think he's a good guy. I think he's really smart, though.
He's really smart,
he's brilliant.
We should give him some money so he could do the good
stuff.
Well,
no, because then we'd lose it.
We'd lose it,
he'd make us sell our stocks. Do you watch David Dobrik at all on YouTube?
No.
Have you heard of that person?
No.
Okay. Well, he's just rich, and he has a Tesla, but he was saying that he, like... bought a stock in Tesla. He paid like $1 million to buy a stock of Tesla.
That's a lot of stocks.
And then like right when he did that, it dropped down, so he sold it immediately. He's like, I only made like $15,000, and then like the next day it went like way up or something like that. And he's like, if I would have kept it, I would have made $600 million.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And like a lot of people be saying, you know, like we want to give like Elon Musk our money because he's so brilliant. Like he could maybe save the planet, but like then he just like fucks around and makes a flamethrower, and like makes a company called the Boring Company that's just kind of like making tunnels under cities when we really got to help this environment. Because I saw this article I'm not gonna go too much into it because I didn't really like read too much of it. Kind of read the headline.
Us on all things.
It just like I don't want to sound too ignorant, obviously, but it was basically saying like it's we're coming to the point where it's too late to save our world from like.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was. That's why I didn't read it. It was like
really
I've heard this before. It's just coming to that point where like if we don't stop now or like completely like change something, it's gonna go towards a point of like global warming where it's irreversible.
Oh, okay.
To where like there's so much global warming that we can't even stop
Yeah.
it from just snowballing, basically.
Step 1.
Not snowballing though, because the snow is gonna be melted.
Step 1, straws.
Straws.
Out.
There you go. See, that's a good segue. I went out to eat with my grandpa. He's amazing. He's like 92. He's very old.
Awesome.
And we
for
went to
him.
this place, and like I was sipping on my Long Island iced tea, and then like the straw like got super skinny. I was like, "What the fuck's going on? What the fuck's up with this straw?" And I looked at it, and I was like, "Is that cardboard?" And it was like hard cardboard.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, eco-friendliness." That's where it starts.
You didn't even care that you were sipping on cardboard.
No, and
paper
it's not like
shards all
it's not
over
like
your
it. No, it didn't taste like cardboard. It was like a hard like some sort of seal around it, and then the inside was cardboard. But
It
Have you-
basically it deteriorates faster, right?
yeah, and so like when they do throw it away, it'll just kind of melt away and
Decompose.
decompose and stuff. But have you seen that video of the people pulling the straw out of the turtle's nose?
Yeah.
It's really sad. I don't like it. And
Podcast sucks. It's so sad.
I know, Jesus. But like, I don't know what else to do. Like, if I get a plastic straw, like I'm gonna use it. And like, if I
Just
go to
recycle it.
if I go, that doesn't
Just
work.
don't dump it in
That's
the
not, That's
ocean.
not what's not working. I guess I don't know. I don't dump it in the ocean.
Melt
the people
it
who
down.
take it. There we go. Just
Give
melt
yourself cancer in the process by melting down all your
Make sure you
plastic.
stand right over the fire and inhale deeply. But
Oh no.
But when you go to a restaurant and they give you like a cup, and like if you don't want a straw because you want to save the earth, they don't wash those cups very well. Mm-hmm. And that's gross and it's nasty. I don't want to do that.
I'd rather risk disease than killing
What sort
another
of
turtle.
disease would you risk?
I'm just kidding. I just don't. I don't think there's that many germs.
No.
It's like it's washed. You know, it's washed.
Jeez. Oh. Don't get me started with people who say washed. It's just that's not how it's spelled. There's no R.
It's just funny. It's just fun to say.
I remember I used to make fun of my buddy so much for that because like we were little and like he would always say wash and I would just be like, dude,
In a serious
what?
manner.
Yes.
Like I say
In
it
a
to be an
serious
asshole. But
no, in a serious manner, his whole family said wash. Can you wash the dishes? And I was like,
No, what's that?
No, I don't wash anything. I wash it. I don't know.
I can't believe people really say wash.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's like some I forget where it's from, Pennsylvania Dutch or something. Don't coin me on that, but
We're gonna have a bunch of Pennsylvanians on this.
you're just gonna be
In the
swearing up
comment
this like,
section.
I gotta wash your no. But so what is today? What is today's
Today
national day?
It's August 13th, and it is National Left Hand Day.
Boo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Who cares about left-handers?
No one!
They're below right-handers because there's less of them.
They are scientifically proven to die much sooner than right-handers because all of our emergency exits and devices are made for right-handed people. Fun fact.
Wait, really? So like
Yeah. Think about, like, railings and, like, how we...
usually there's railings. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, okay. Think about railings on... Okay, yes, there's railings on both sides.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
traditionally, people walk up on the right side
Yeah.
and walk
well,
down
we drive
the right
on the
side.
right side of the road.
Right.
So just if you're left-handed doesn't mean you want to sit on the left side of the
I don't
or
remember.
the right side of the car.
I
Emergency
swear I read
exits,
that.
like you could push it with both hands. It doesn't matter. I'm just thinking that
just-
like they just die before right-handers because they suck.
Yeah, that too.
And I'm going on the record. This is on record. Left-handers suck.
We're gonna have Dutch Pennsylvanians. We're gonna have left-handers.
It's all right. We're stirring the pot.
I think I could be ambidextrous, which is when you write with both perfectly. If I practice.
That's impressive.
I don't get people that are like
I write
that.
like a 2-year-old with my right with my right hand, and if I were to write with my left hands, it'd be like a 1-year-old.
Yeah. I'm gonna just start practicing. But anyways, happy National Left Hand Day.
Isn't there? I felt like there was a couple more days.
There were 2 other. It's also National Prosecco Day.
What is Prosecco again? I've never had.
It's like
Prosecco.
champagne. I
Ooh,
believe.
Hey, pop the Prosecco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We're not drinking tonight. Not this podcast.
And yeah, no. And it's also National Filet Mignon Day. How do you take your steak?
I take it medium because I'm kind of an in the middle guy. You know, I've always had average grades. You know, B's, A's, C's. Mostly B's and A's, and then I've always just been kind of mediocre at everything I do, so I'll take it right in the middle, medium. I don't want it too rare, I don't want it too charred. Perfect. Middle.
That's the exact answer I would give, to be totally honest.
Well, all right.
Although I used to kind of be like, I need this shit burnt, because I was very weird about eating raw meat. And when it would bleed, I'd be like, oh.
It's not blood though. That's not blood.
I know.
But it looks like blood when you're a kid, and you're like, oh, it's bleeding.
Yeah. So I'd be like, burn that shit. Crisp
do you like bacon?
Yeah.
Because there's been all this talk about I know obviously there's been all this talk oh, don't eat pork anymore, they can't even be poisoned because their blood is so bad, and they're really gross creatures. Don't get me wrong, and they're terrible, and the meat's probably not the best.
Okay.
You should. Oh, chill. Don't get mad at me, Megan.
I have a pet. My pet pig comes running in.
But, so, if you read the facts on it, it makes you not want to eat pork, but, I'm not going to stop eating bacon ever in my life because it's amazing. But what I was trying to ask you was, how do you like your bacon? Do you like it crispy? Do you like it chewy? Do you like it in the middle?
Ew. Is that even a thing that people do? Crispy all the way, all
Not
day.
Super crispy, but I do like it.
You like it
with
flimsy?
a little. No. Oh no.
If you were to hold a piece of bacon up, would it be sticking straight up to the ceiling?
Yes. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Do not call me a flimsy bacon guy. I'm not one of those type of people. I love my crispy bacon, but I do love when there's kind of chewy parts on there, and you're like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's a little chew, not a lot.
I hate it when it's burnt. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Burnt,
okay. Yeah. Burnt.
Sad.
Yeah.
Awful.
Fuck off. Don't.
Because you just chew it and there's little sand. It's like sand.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste good. But man, I had a peanut butter and bacon sandwich today on toast. You should try it sometime. Put 5 strips of bacon on here, smeared the peanut butter on the toast, and it melted.
Why do white people put peanut butter on everything?
Because peanut butter is the bomb.com.
I'm individually tasting all the flavors in my mind right now, and I don't know.
You just gotta try it.
Another random thing, my friend's mom put American cheese on ramen because she read this article that it's supposedly amazing. Straight up a slice of American cheese on ramen. She said it was the best thing she's ever tasted.
I don't know. Why wouldn't you just put shredded cheese?
Ew.
Shredded cheese is so much better because it melts more separately. I don't want a big fat slab of cheese on my shit.
Well, it's apparently
have you tried it?
I have not. I don't have
the only thing I put on my ramen is I put tuna in there sometimes, and then I put this Creole seasoning. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, it's good. It smacks. But I eat a lot of ramen at school because actually I eat all my food, and then I'm like, fuck, all I have is ramen. So then I eat all the ramen.
Do you eat the cup of noodles, or do you do the ramen?
Okay, so here's
top ramen.
Top ramen. All right, so here's my opinion on the cup. The cup is nice, but sometimes I'm not feeling that much those long noodles. Mm-hmm. I gotta slurp it up. I sound like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I do that. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but if I like the bags, I'll crack them all up and make them really small, and then I'll put them in and put the seasoning in, and then pour most of the broth out or whatever, the water. It's hardly broth, but I pour most of it out, and then it's pretty fire because you could just take huge spoonfuls of little tiny noodles.
Okay,
I think either or really. I think it works out both ways.
I don't know if you did this, but when we were in high school, it was a thing to just crush up the ramen, put the seasoning on it, and just eat it.
I've done that
raw.
before too.
Do you enjoy it?
No.
It's so bad.
But there
was a lot of people doing that. I felt
there
an
was,
ugly amount.
There was a long time in college. It was a span of a month or two where I had a lot of ramen, one every night basically. The crushing it up, pouring it in Tupperware, and then
I didn't mean to bring up some.
All right, so yeah. But like I ate a lot of it, and it was like every single night because like we practiced late at night and I didn't have any food. So like at one point I just got sick of it. I was like, fuck this. And I just like split open a package, started mixing it up, and then just like ate like big chunks of like hard noodles.
I'm imagining this being like really angry.
I felt very, very shitty.
Yeah.
But it filled me up, and it was like chips, kind of. I don't know. I didn't eat the whole thing. Like I ate like 4 of them, and then I was like, I put it to the side.
You don't have
for
the
later.
2 minutes to heat up the water.
No, I'm not gonna eat the whole bag of it because I'm not a savage. But like, I ate a couple of them. Put it aside, eat a couple more.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've ever prepared my ramen in any special particular way.
You should try more ways because you could really like. My sister puts like basil pesto on it or whatever. She'll put like Parmesan in there, salt, pepper.
I do salt. I do a little salt and pepper. I cover everything in salt and pepper though.
Yeah, and like one time I was at my buddy's house and like his sister like had like 4 or 5 of those ramen packets and just like threw all the noodles into a pan and just made up the ramen noodles.
That's good. I had a delicious batch of ramen. We tried to cook like ramen noodles, like we prepared it like as if we were making actual like ramen.
Yeah.
With like we did like celery and like other vegetables.
Yeah, water
ingredients.
chestnuts. Ooh, I love water chestnuts.
It was really good. But I like to eat it with an egg, like a fried egg.
An egg.
An egg. Did I say it like that?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
with my washing machine. But anyways, that's our national day for today. This is a quickie.
It was a quickie. That's okay.
It's not
I guess we'll see you
as we go out. I'm gonna insert that at the end.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening, podcast. Ryan's mom.